backs your time here at Pitt. What's it like to be the big dog in the meeting room and on the field?
I mean, it feels weird right now, but we have to get used to that environment. You know, they gave us big steps, and you know what to do the next year when they leave. So like, they gave us they was role models for us for real.
How are they role models? What did they show you?
Like finish plays after the contact, like breakthrough tackles, don't give up, keep fighting.
You came in as a 4-star guy and obviously had to wait a couple of years. I mean, was it hard at all to stay patient and sort of just sit back for your time to come?
No, sir. At first, I was getting impatient, man. Like I had to realize, like, this is a different level. So, like, I had to learn, like, every step, picking up blitzes and stuff like that.
Is that making you run harder now that this is kind of your first spring as the main guy when you guys go out here and scrimmage at Hines and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
Valik's kind of new to your room. I mean, he just moved positions. I mean, what have you seen from him, and like how has he improved throughout the spring?
I think Valik, he's a good player. He's really an athlete. He can play any position on the field. I mean, he's a speed back. He can make plays, so I really like him a lot.
I'm assuming that, you know, a counter is a counter and a inside zone is an inside zone. How different is the offense for you guys from a running back perspective?
I really think that it spreads the field a lot more and open up the run. You know, we're going to be throwing more this year, but the run's still going to be there. So,
What kind of plays were you making in the scrimmage on Saturday at Heinz Field? What kind of plays were you making?
A lot of inside zones and stuff like that. You know, we still got to work on like blocking and stuff, but we good.
Narduzzi says you turn a 3-yard run into a 12-yard run sometimes. Where does that come from?
Yards out the contact. So like, my coach really big on yak yards. So like, we got to move our feet after contact so we can get extra yards. Don't give up.
Speaking of your running backs coach, what is Coach Powell's style as far as coaching you guys, and what has he taught you so far here at Pitt?
His style, he's like laid back, but he's a cool person to be around. That's one of the reasons why I chose Pitt. I think he stood out over all the college coaches that I was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
He just taught me a lot, just to not give up, keep fighting, and just like block all the negativity and just keep fighting.
So Coach Whipple likes to throw the ball a lot. I mean, will the running backs be involved a lot in the passing game this year?
Yeah, that's one thing that I like about Coach Whipple. He spreads the ball out, and he involves the running back in the passing game too.
Plus, it may open up the running lanes for you guys too if they're worried about you guys throwing deep. All of a sudden, as a linebacker out of position, right?
Yes, sir. That opens up a lot in practice too, because like the defense thinking we be beating them all day and like practice with passes, and we'll come back with the run and just open up.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to improve the most on personally between the end of spring and when you get to training camp for next season?
Something I want to improve on is getting stronger and faster.
What weight are you playing at now, body-wise?
212.
You want to stay there, or do you want to try to slim down for speed or gain weight for strength?
I mean, I want to gain muscle and lose like body fat, so somewhere around that range.